Hello, I'm Alan, also known as Helmet Head here on YouTube, and this is EJEAS X10 Phantom intercom communication system. And do you know what? They're packing a real punch with this one, because this will connect in 3 different ways: Bluetooth, mesh, and 5G, meaning that you'll never lose signal with any of your mates when you're out on a ride. Talking about mates, you can connect up to 10 people at once. That's a massive group ride, and they'll do so much more, but they're here to go through the 11 out of 10 review. So we're going to unbox them, we're going to install them, and we're going to put them through those real world tests so you can see exactly how good the Phantom comms are out on the road. Let's start with the great unboxing. The first thing you'll see on opening up the packaging is your EJEAS X10 Phantom comms unit. This feels extremely high quality with a real rugged feel in the hand. It's designed to be super easy to use. On the right hand side is a power button, in the middle is a turn dial. This is to put your volume up and your volume down, and you have an intercom button on your left hand side. Digging deeper inside the box, you'll find all of your accessories. This includes 4 Velcro pads to stick your headphones to your helmet. Also 2 types of mounting for your helmet, one in the sticky pad and the other this really handy clip. You also get 2 types of microphones, one is a stick-on mic and one is a boom mic. The speakers feel nice and thick and high quality, and they're already attached to your cradle. And finally, it comes with a charging cable. That's everything you'll find inside the box. Now it's time to move on to installation. First thing you need to do is move all of the cheek pads and the liner from inside your helmet. Next, decide which mounting system you want. There is the sticky mount or there's the clip. In this case, I've decided to use the clip. With the clip, what you need to do is mount the cradle to the clip first, then simply slide between the gap and push up until it's nice and firmly in place. Next, take 2 of your Velcro pads, remove the protective layer and stick it inside your helmet in the ear position. Once you've done that, you simply grab your headphones and pop them onto the Velcro pads. Just repeat that on the other side. With both headphones in place, next it's time to decide if you'd like to use the stick-on mic or the boom mic. The stick-on mic is really based for full-faced helmets, so in this case that's what I'll be using. Likewise, with that sticky pad, peel back the protective layer and attach it to where you'd like the microphone to do, and then simply pop the microphone into position and connect it to the base unit. Now it's time to put back all of the padding inside your helmet. The cheek paddings can be a bit fiddly, so take your time. Once they're all in place, all you have to do is take your X10 Phantom unit and click it into place from the top, pushing down, and it'll be nice and firmly attached. Now it's time to connect your phone to your X10 Phantom's unit. That's super easy as well. Whichever phone you use, just go to your Bluetooth settings, and once you switch on the phone, it'll automatically go into pairing mode. Click on your phone on the Phantom and then it will automatically connect. It's time to download the EJEAS app. Go to your app store and just type in EJEAS and it will pop up. Click on that, download it. Once it's installed, all you have to do is go into the app and then you can automatically find your comms unit. Simply click on that, hit the pair button, and that will connect. This will unlock lots of really great features, like you can create your own group for when you're out riding with your friends, and of course you can get all of the latest firmware updates. And finally, before we do the road test, let me show you exactly how to connect your mesh comms.
Mesh pairing. Mesh pairing. Pairing successful. Pairing successful.
Okay, so here we are on the real world test, and what we're going to test first is the EJEAS X10 Phantom comms at 30 miles an hour. So we're going to cruise along, as you can see, at 30 miles an hour, and I've got Abby on the back of the biker's pillion today, so let's check out the communication. So at 30 miles an hour, can you hear me nice and clearly?
Yep, I can hear you really clearly.
And I also can hear you really clearly as well, and you're really nice and loud and present there as well. So let's increase the speed up to 60 miles an hour, and and see what it's like there. So here we are at 60 miles an hour. What's the communication like now? Can you hear me on the back?
Yeah, still really loud, really clear.
Exactly the same. It's just the same actually at being at 30. And what's really good about these comms, because of the noise cancelling, I'm not getting the sound of the wind or the engine coming through. It's like having a phone call. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's like a completely separate sound.
Yeah, that's really, really impressive. I like that. Well, we know the comms work and we know they work at speed, but I want to know what it's like to have that conversation with somebody as we're going along. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask Abby on the back the simple question of, I'm about to take this bike all the way to the Arctic Circle on a big trip to actually test all of this equipment, including these comms, in severe conditions. Do you think I'm going to have any issues? Do you think I'm going to do well? What do you think?
I don't think so. I don't think there'll be any issues. The bike feels solid to me. The comms are obviously very clear, so that's going to be great for you guys. Yeah, I like the bike.
See, I really like that. Again, I just heard all that conversation, super nice and super clear. Well, I suppose what we should do next, and of course that has to be a range test.
So the plan to test out the range on the EJEAS X10 Phantom comms is that Abby's going to stay here. I'm going to ride the bike down that hill around the corner and see when they cut out. But they've got a special technology. They use mesh and they also use your phone signal. So your 5G, they'll connect and keep you talking. So let's test out how good that system actually works.
Well, here we go then, the range test. Let's see how far this will go. So as I go down here, I'm only a little bit away, but can you hear me nice and clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Perfect. So let's go a bit further down this hill. So having a big chunk of distance, I can see Abby getting further and further away in my mirror. So can you hear me nice and clearly now?
Yep, it's exactly the same. I can hear you.
Absolutely awesome. So let me stop on this bend and give you an idea of exactly how far away she actually is. So if I look up that hill just there, she's that big dot in the distance. So can you hear me nice and clearly?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
So this should still be working on mesh comms really nice and clear. So let's keep going. And what we've got coming up just over there is a load of trees. You see vehicles are about to pass. As soon as we go past these trees, normally you'll get objects in the way, should cause some interference. So Abby, can you hear me nice and clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Look at that, that's a whole forest in the way of her right now. She can hear me. Let's go even further. Abby, can you hear me nice and clearly?
Yeah, I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Look at that, how cool is that? Now this is the thing, I would have lost mesh definitely from here to there, but what this does that's really clever is it will connect over 5G. As long as you've connected the app, connected it to it, it should swap over. So Abby, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh wow, oh wow, I am a big chunk of distance away and she can hear me. That's massively impressive. I'm liking that. That now means that you're never going to lose your friends. So Abby, for instance, if you're on another bike and I said, oh, I've gone wrong, I've turned right down Lincoln Street, where did you go? Can you still hear me to give me instructions back?
Yes, I can still hear you. I'm by the big tree.
There you go, she told me she's by the big tree. So straight away, I know I can turn around and find her by the big tree. That's great for us bikers. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to test the music sharing feature. It's super easy. Create a group inside the EJEAS app. And then from there, you won't believe it, as the lead person, you can play any tune, podcast, anything you want to listen to, and you can simply share it across. So if I go over to the EJEAS app now and click on here, and then from here, all I need to do is click on music, and then from there, all I have to do is press play. And if you click the share button, it will share it between the comms. So can you hear music now?
Yes.
How cool is that? And also, we can also talk. And when we talk, it slightly lowers the music, so we can still have a conversation. Best of both worlds. So shall we jump on the bike, have a listen to this dramatic music, and have a bit of a chat as we're going?
Yes.
Cool. So here we go again then. We're all connected. The tune is ready to go. I've pressed the sharing mode. That means it connects between them both. And I just press play. And then hopefully, if all has worked, Abby, can you hear that?
Yep, I can hear it.
How cool is that? I like that. The sound quality as well. That is crisp. Right, here we go. You ready? So like I said, as I'm riding, I've got the music and it's nice and loud, and as soon as I say to Abby, oh, do you fancy stopping for a non-alcoholic beer?
Yes, I do.
And what that's done is dip that music down so I can hear her nice and loudly as well. So there's none of that over loudness, can't really hear with the music playing. The music's just playing nice in the background. And I've got to say, the quality coming through is very basic, it's very clear, it's very steady, and I can hear this song building up right now, can you? Yes, definitely adds to a long ride being able to listen to music in a podcast, especially share the experience as well. That is a serious game changer. Mesh comms. You can talk over 5G in case you lose, and also we can listen to our favourite tunes on a run. This is a win-win system.
I mean, wow, how cool are these? But let's summarise what you get with the EJEAS X10 Phantom intercom system, because I want to look at it like this. If you're going out on a group ride, right, you can have from 2 to 10 people all on mesh intercoms while you're riding around. And then if you lose signal, what you're going to get is that 5G cutting in. So you will never lose signal ever again. Even better, you and your friend are out for a ride. One goes one way, one goes the other because you're heading home. You don't have to end that conversation. You can finish it off because these will go to 5G while you're riding away. Next level. Not just that, the time these will last, 15 hours on mesh intercom. But say you like to commute to work and you go, I like to listen to my podcast, my music, the sound quality is absolutely awesome. Nice deep bass, not tinniness, but it will last 18 hours just play music. 18 hours. Now, if you're like me and you like to have different lids and different colours, you can get loads of different options. There's 5 different colours. On this one, it's got this beautiful gold. On this one, it's the nice silver. And I think it just matches the helmets absolutely spot on. But now think of this as well. If you're going out for a ride with your friend or your partner on the back of the bike, you can share those tunes. And because this will do music multitasking, it means that you can listen to the music and you can have that conversation over mesh. That is next level. Chilling out, having a yabba while some tunes are playing in the background while you're bombing along to get to your adventure. Oh, I really love that feature, and it's so easy to use. Combined with the mesh intercom system and the app, you've just got the best of both worlds, haven't you? Right there. Now here's where things get really cool, because EJEAS have made me their UK ambassador, and what that means is I've got a special 5% discount code just for you. Now if you go down to the description and click on the link, it will take you directly to their website where you can read up about all of the specs and what this intercom system can do. But not just that, when you go to purchase it, that you'll already be massively impressed about the cost of these, you can add my discount code in and you'll get that 5% off. So pop down to the description, click on that link, copy and paste that discount code and enjoy, well, every ride wearing these EJEAS incredible X10 Phantom intercom system. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.